Pleasure is in particulars. A late, very late, August meander through a dense and winding wood, I was caught in the whole orchestra of green, of breeze and song of birds. When you are caught like this, you, at times, forget the pieces that stitch together a scene. And aware of this, on coming back, I made a conscious effort to look at the texture of things. Then suddenly, as if luminous bubbles were released from the grounds beneath the roots, the soil and squelch of leaves, they came to me all at once in a lustrous cadence, and what felt like a sort of magical recognition and gratitude to my decision of concentration. Webs, shine prismatic of rainy day oil slick, threads of color reflecting, the forest was filled with spiders. I don't know how I missed it, but that's how most things go, right? Those glowing revelations, which took form in front of me, soft bulbs, tend to only come through retrospection, but here and now they came as a gift, as I took part in the present, shifting my vision from whole to particular. When I think of this spindly connection, I think telephone wires, paying back and forth, that thread of time so slight yet so forceful, enough to kill, hold, trap, to ensnare. That same sort of residue words can hold over you. In the forest of communication, the fluttering of each globular nest was the wind's desultory and rococo Morse code. I am in love with the silent transmission of nonverbal language. The way the thing moves tells much more than the words it struggles with. And what is it about silence that infuses a sense of divinity? Well, it is that it is deceptive. Like any anthropomorphic god, the silence is only an illusion. There is nothing in this world that is not explosive, fluorescent, brilliant and busy with life. The little creatures sprawled around me were what are called the HOBO spider, Erytagina agrestis of phylum Arthropoda. It is venomous but non-lethal and previously considered aggressive until, of course, scientists got to know it a bit better. The web is characterized as funnel-shaped, which I think is a bit off. I'd say concave, or like one of those giant rainbow parachutes we'd lift up and play with when we were children. And Wikipedia didn't offer me much else, so I've supplemented the rest of my understanding with intuition. The HOBO spider hangs upside down because it is self-conscious of its smallness. When the world is upside down, your being becomes center. Take that as you will, I sometimes fancy solipsism. The HOBO spider hangs upside down because the amount of blood in its body is so slight it comes to the size of a droplet. It hangs upside down so its brain can be operative. Upside down it philosophizes, contemplates Hegel, considers its own mythology. All HOBO spiders have an innate sense of astronomy, and in fact, each notch signifies a light from a star that bears personal significance. Sometimes when it dreams, its sleep spins sheets, sometimes like rolling parchment, and others like fragments of quick insight and profundity. Here are some. You are the abeyance between intelligible worlds. Perspective is dome-shaped, vaulted with frescoes. The mind is a frenetically threaded sliver of silver. Like most creatures, it finds its mood seasonal, and it is a late creature in all respects, preferring the end of things like a vantage point. It is segmented and prefers to carry itself by small distances, for the interior body is one of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't that nice? All these distances come by parts. I see you, spindly creature, amongst the green like an ancient trickster, taken into my vision, the foremost need to focus on the things that set themselves in front of me.